Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim and this is Run Tall. If you're brand new here, welcome to the Run Tall family. I'm really glad that you are here and you found us on YouTube. Now today I've got some speed work scheduled. I'm going to be running some intervals. To do that, I'm going to head down to a dirt track. So I'm going to get my new shoes nice and dirty today. The format is I'm going to warm up for 10 minutes and then I'm going to run hard for 10. And I'm gonna have 2 minutes to recover. I'll repeat that 3 times and then I'll have another 10 minutes at an easy run pace after that. So that's the format for today. To get it done, I'm wearing the new Hoka Mach X. So right now I'm just walking in these shoes and they feel pretty good. So I'm excited to put a few miles in these to see how they do. I've been a big fan of Hoka for a lot of years. I enjoy the smoothness of the ride. I don't typically get like a big pop off the toe or bounce off the ground from these, but we'll see. So this is something new. The Hoka Mach X has a TPU plate in them, so that's the X version or the X factor. So I'm excited to give them a try, and I will let you know how it goes throughout the run. So all right, I am gonna get my warm up in and start those intervals. All right, we'll talk more in a minute. I'm in that 10-minute warm-up phase still. Got a few minutes left. I'm getting close to the track, so it should be just about right. Hoka has definitely stayed true to their roots. These are a very smooth running shoe. You know, they just kind of roll through your gait. That early stage meta rocker TPU plate combination feels pretty good. I'm anxious to see how it performs when I try to step on the gas. But right now, even in this kind of slow, steady pace, they feel really smooth. And I've always enjoyed that about Hoka. I'll tell you more once I start getting into those intervals and doing that speed work. I will say I was expecting maybe a little more cushion up in the forefoot of the shoe. That's not to say that they aren't, because they do have plenty of cushion there. It's just, you know, in fact, we talked about this yesterday, all these max cushion shoes that are out there. And the question of the day yesterday had to do with how much, you know, foam is enough. But, you know, I think you get used to that. And then when you go to a shoe that isn't all jacked up on foam, it feels a little different. Doesn't mean it feels bad. In fact, these feel probably running lighter than what they really are. But I don't know the stats. I haven't looked at those yet. But I will before I do a proper review on these, which will be coming shortly. Oh, and so, question of the day is also related to the comment of the day. It has to do with the ASICS Super Blast. All right, so question of the day. Have you run in the ASICS Super Blast? And so it's a two-part question. How are you enjoying it? It's a $200 shoe, but the name keeps coming up over and over, and I haven't tried it yet, but I'm considering it. It's just that's one I have to think long and hard on when a shoe costs $200. So then the comment of the day goes out to one of our viewers, and I'll put him up on screen, who mentions the ASICS Super Blast as their favorite max cushion shoe. And I'll let you read through the comment in full. Uh-oh, time is up. I gotta step on the gas. All right, let's see how it does. Here we go. So first 10 is over. Whew. It was a 2-minute recovery. I know it's gonna go by fast. Oh, all right. So, yeah, these are very smooth. You don't get that big pop or spring off the toe like you might in some of the other shoes that are out there right now. But the magic in these is just how smooth a ride you get. And I like them. Right now, my first impression is very favorable out on the run. I don't know what my interval time was, but I felt pretty good. Goodness, I need a drink. Okay. So I'll keep you updated throughout the workout. All right. I need to get my recovery in. Whew. So I just finished round 2. One more set to go. Still liking them. I think the biggest difference between these and the other shoes I've tested recently is these have a bit more ground feel, so ground contact. So if you like a more responsive feel to your shoes, but still have, you know, cushion and plate to help you, these might be worth checking out. But I will definitely do a more thorough review coming up, or at least one of my first impressions when I'm not out on the run and gasping for air. I had switched directions for the last set. Now I switched back again just to kind of make it a little more interesting running around the track, which can get pretty boring. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking so I can get a drink before my 2 minutes is up. Woo! So that's the third and final one. They did great all the way around. The dirt track probably added just an element of difficulty, just because you guys know how it is to run on dirt. But they feel great. If you are a fan of the Mach 5, then I think you're gonna love the Mach X. Now, I'm excited to put some more miles in these. I think this is the place for it. Just doing some speed work. Just because they roll through nice. And for me, I've had some issues with injury on my ankle. And I didn't feel any kind of twinge on my ankles today. So that to me is a good sign. A very good sign. All right. So I'm in the cool down phase. 10 minutes to cool down, which means I'll just trot around the track a couple times, and then I'm gonna head towards home. So we'll see you back here in a minute. So that speed work is in the books. On Garmin, I rated it somewhat hard, and I think that's where it should be for a threshold run. My threshold pace is still not fast, but we're only just starting week 3. Typically, this phase or this part of the training block, I'm likely to be around 7:30, 7:40 minute mile pace for threshold. I suspect I came in around there today. I don't know. I'll be curious. So the Hoka Mach X, they're nice. I'm really enjoying them. I think the price tag is a little high, considering that you can get the Boston 12, I think, for $160 US, and these are coming in at 180. They're equivalent in the purpose of the shoe, but they do have a very different ride. If you're an Adios Pro 3 fan, then I think the Boston 12 is awesome, and that's a good shoe to train in. If you're a Hoka fan, these are very Hoka-esque. They have a nice roll through. I often describe Hoka as you know, kind of pedaling a bicycle. So you don't get that bounce, but you get that quicker turnover. And that's really the magic in these shoes. So those are just some of my thoughts out on the run, or raw. But I will do a more thorough review as I get more miles in them. I will likely run in them this afternoon. I got a recovery run scheduled, just to see what they do at slower paces. All right, everybody, so I am kind of walking off my cool down here just a little bit. Actually, the cool down phase is over, but I'm just kind of walking along here. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another, and hey, I'll see you tomorrow. Whew.